The following is a production of Jenks FM. Thank you for your support.
Hello everyone, my name's Jenks and this is my brand new podcast, Night Fever, where we'll be looking forward to the 25-26 season of the A-League as Auckland FC enter their second campaign. Hello, welcome to my brand new podcast, Night Fever, where we'll be diving deep into Auckland FC, the Black Knights, and all things A-League. I'm your host, Jenks, and today we'll be turning back the clock looking at Auckland's inaugural season, the 24-25 season of the A-League. It was a season that no one saw coming and one that'll be remembered in New Zealand football lore. Over the next 15 minutes or so, I'll take you through how the club was formed, how the season unfolded, match highlights, stats, standout players, and what it all means moving forward.
Jenks FM 109.2.
Let's set the stage. It's March 2023 and the Australian Professional Leagues confirmed that an expansion club would be from Auckland to enter the 24-25 season. In November 2023, Bill Foley was awarded the Auckland licence, and by March 2024, the club name, logo, colours and leadership roles were established. The club would be called Auckland FC, nicknamed the Black Knights. Their kit, manufactured by New Balance, featured electric blue and black stripes. Terry McFlynn was appointed Director of Football and Steve Corica as the inaugural head coach. From there, it was full steam ahead, recruiting players, building infrastructure, forging community ties. The goal, reportedly, was to win silverware within 3 seasons, but the Black Knights had other plans. On the 19th of October 2024, in front of a sellout crowd of 24,492 at Mount Smart Stadium, rebranded Go Media Stadium, Auckland played their first ever A-League match and won 2-0 against Brisbane Roar. That set the tone for the rest of the season. The Black Knights then rattled off 6 more wins in their first 7 matches, going undefeated in those opening rounds. One of those wins was a derby victory against Wellington Phoenix at Sky Stadium, where the score was 2-0. A late brace from Jake Brimmer, securing the 3 points. That kind of season smashed multiple records. Their 6-game winning streak as a debutant surpassed a 47-year record held by Western Suburbs in Australian national competition. They also set a record for the longest stretch before conceding a goal, breaking a decade-old mark. For the club and its fans, the port, it wasn't all smooth sailing as some mid-season turbulence came into effect following Dan Hall's lengthy injury. A first loss came, a 4-0 home defeat to Western United on the 21st of December, their biggest margin loss of the season. That night was a reality check for some. But the Black Knights would respond in February, posting their biggest win of the season, a 6-1 over Wellington Phoenix. There were wild, high-scoring matches like the 4-4 draw with Adelaide in March. As the regular season progressed, the Black Knights remained consistent, grinding out results, closing out games, and managing pressure better than many expected. On the 26th of May 2025, Auckland FC were confirmed as the A-League men's premiers, and in emphatic fashion, they clinched the title with 2 rounds to spare after Melbourne City dropped points with a 0-0 draw with Adelaide. That was historic. Auckland became the first New Zealand club to win an A-League silverware, Premiership or Championship. Their run also included a 13-match unbeaten stretch at one point. Let's now take a look at some of the statistics from the regular season. Auckland FC, they played 26 games, winning 15, drawing 8, and losing 3. They got an average of 2 points per game, totaling 53 in total, and they scored 49 goals, an average of 1.88 per game. They conceded 27, so just over a goal per game, with a goal difference of plus 22. Their home record was 1-8, drawn 4 and lost 1, and away they won 7, drew 4, lost 2. Attendance and club records, the average attendance was 18,101. The highest home crowd was 26,253 versus Wellington Phoenix. The lowest home crowd was 13,138 versus the Newcastle Jets on the 30th of November. The record performance's biggest win 6-1 against Wellington Phoenix, and biggest loss was 4-0 to Western United. The longest streak without conceding was 5 matches from the opening rounds. They never lost more than once consecutively. Their longest winless run was 2 matches in December. Top scorers and contributors, Guillermo Mai and Nader Moreno, tied as Auckland's top regular season scorers, each with 9 goals. Logan Rogerson also chipped in, often with some key goals. In goal, Alex Paulson was outstanding. He played all 26 matches, conceding 27 goals. He had a clean sheet count of 12, which equals 46.2%, and a save rate of 74.7%. Other interesting bits, the youngest first team player, Finn McKinlay, 19 years old and 102 days. The oldest player, Tommy Smith, 34 years, 321 days. The most consecutive appearances, 6 players reached 16 in a row in the early part of the season. After finishing top of the regular season table, Auckland FC progressed into the finals, where they looked favourites to take out the championship. However, the achievement was cut short when Auckland's dreams were dashed in the semi-finals. In the first semi-final at Amy Park, Melbourne, Auckland FC took on Melbourne Victory, and they got a 1-0 win thanks to Logan Rogerson's header on the 64th minute. It gave them hope and momentum going into the second leg back home at Mount Smart Stadium. A week later at Mount Smart, the Black Knights fell 2-0 to Melbourne Victory, losing 2-1 on aggregate. A 55th minute deflected goal by Zinedine Muchac found its way. Then on the 60th minute, Bruno Fornaroli added a second to turn the tie. Despite a monumental season, Auckland FC's finals were cut short, and they never reached the grand final. The 2025 grand final would be contested between 2 Melbourne teams, Melbourne City and Melbourne Victory. The semi-final loss was a brutal reminder that league dominance doesn't always translate to knockout success, and in high-pressure, tight knockout matches, experience, composure, and sometimes a bit of luck matter. Some reflections from the inaugural season for Auckland FC. We saw Auckland FC become premiers, a feat no one expected so quickly, and they broke expansion club records, rewrote several National League benchmarks, and established a winning culture from day one. They built a fan base and drew strong crowd numbers, signalling strong community engagement and interest. Some things that held them back, the step from being a premiership team to a championship winner, remained steep. In knockout football, 1 or 2 moments can swing a tie. Depth, experience in high-stake matches, and handling tactical pressures are areas to improve. The semi-final collapse at home shows that confidence and momentum aren't always enough to get you through. So looking ahead for Auckland FC, expectations are now loftier. The 3-year silverware target was absolutely smashed. Now fans will expect consistency at the top. Recruitment, player development, and learning from playoffs experience will be key, and the Black Knights can go one step further next season and win the grand final. So that's a wrap on Night Fever Season 1 recap for Auckland FC. What a debut season it was. Dramatic, record-breaking, and filled with promise. Yes, the journey ended short of the grand final, but winning the Premier's Plate in year 1 is no small feat. If you enjoyed this, drop a message, tell me your favourite moment from the season, and the next episode will look forward and ahead to Season 2 in the A-League. The 25-26 season is only a few weeks away. My name's Jenks, thanks for listening, and see you next time.